Jeremiah Graves here in the Grave Digger Report, here with Mr. Curtis Allen, running back for Virginia Union. What's going on, sir?
Nothing much. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. So you know what? The reality is this. The stats are out, and I want to say congratulations to you on the HBCU Legacy Bowl, being the recipient of that. That actually just came out, for yourself. But it just seems as if that you just keep getting better. Your name is all over the board as far as being HBCU football, as far as running back. I just want to ask you, do you feel as if you're the best HBCU running back playing as of right now?
Definitely. I definitely feel like I'm the best, and I will continue to show you why I am the best.
Well, guess what? Stats don't lie. And when I take a look at these stats, stats don't lie. When I take a look at these stats, it just seems as if you just keep getting better every damn week. So, let's look at the stats. So, against Shaw, you had 216 yards. You had 2 touchdowns, only on 14 carries.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say that again for the listener, viewers, and followers. 216 yards, 2 touchdowns, 14 carries. Johnson C. Smith, you had 108 yards, 23 carries, but you had 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns, Mr. Allen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's kind of like Al Bundy. No one can be like, hey, I had 4 touchdowns. But the crazy thing is that you're actually 6'2", 215 pounds. Are you 215 pounds?
I'm actually not 215 pounds. I just say 215 pounds because it sounds good. But honestly, I'm really 225, 230.
Every down back.
Yes, sir.
So, how about this? I've been following Virginia Union football for quite a while. You guys went from Jada Byers, optimal level, high running back, get you what you need, all-star type of individual, on and off the field.
Definitely.
And you transition straight to you. Where did you come from? That's just the reality. For the listener, viewers, and followers, and being and playing with someone like Jada, we know someone can, perhaps be in the shadow, but there is no shadow. Jada has his high accolades for playing football, but for yourself, it seemed like the keys were given directly to you. The car did not stop, and you guys just kept going 150 miles an hour straight into the end zone.
Definitely. I've been here all 4 years, and when I first got here, they was talking about Jada. I didn't know who he was at first, but when I first got here, I seen who he was. He showed me who he was. Definitely. My first year here, he ran for 1,900.
Yep.
Crazy season. So honestly, I just been here behind him, taking in everything I could from him and Coach Riley and what they've been teaching me. And before he left, we had talks about me taking over and me doing what I'm supposed to do right now. And to this day, he still called me and tell me keep going. We had long talks about this, so it's not nothing new to me or him. We both knew this was gonna happen.
Right. How did that conversation look? Just based on Jada being a great running back, you being a great running back, being in the locker room, and at the end of the season, you're preparing off season. We're going to get into the off season conversations, but just in general, how did that look? That conversation look, and how did that feel? Based on it's my turn, I'm up next, and I'm going to carry this.
Last game of the season, we lost to Valdosta in the semifinals. He was just make sure when I leave, you do what you're supposed to do. Keep working, put your head down, and grind, and just everything will come to you. So, that's what I did, and that's what I've been doing.
Right. It seems like everything has been coming to you. We're talking about CIAA Player of the Week, National HBCU Player of the Week, HBCU Legacy Bowl, recipient already. I'm saying it right here on the Grave Digger Report. The NFL scouts are on the way. You're 6'2", 215 pounds. I'm sorry, 6'2", 225, 230 pounds. And you're running downhill, and it seems no one can actually stop you. Let's rewind a little bit and take it back to August. I seen you when you played in Canton, Ohio against Miles. You were running down the field. You actually hurdled an individual. We all seen it on network. And I know your family's seen it from the stands, and I know your community's seen it from just watching TV. What was going through your mind during that time?
During that time, that play, actually, I don't think we had scored yet. So, right before we went out there, Coach like, man, let's go get on the board. Like, we need one right now. And I'm like, all right, bet. Let's give you the ball. Let's go do it. And he gave me the ball. We ran 44. That's like our bread and butter. That's when our bread and butter plays. We ran that. And as it's happening, I see a defender coming. So it's like, when I seen him coming, I'm thinking like, he a little shorter anyway. I'm taller than him, and I played basketball. Got a basketball background, so I can't jump him. I'm like, if he go low, I'm gonna jump over him. But if he don't, then I'm gonna try to run him over. And he went low, so the rest is history.
Right. You know, that game you really showed out. I believe you had 184 yards in that game, and I definitely believe in football gods. That's when Mr. Allen, it became your show after that, and it's definitely your damn show now. Right, you're on the Great Big Report. You know, I actually had the opportunity to actually interview one of your teammates, starting linebacker Bamba Howard, and for him, it seems as if you have the linebacker who's making plays on one side of the ball. You got you who's making touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, 20 yards, and things like that repetitively. What is going on at the junior unit? What is Coach Parker cooking up? Like, you guys are getting better and better and better. And shout out to Coach Parker as well too.
Coach Parker, he just been instilling us, work hard, like the whole off season. Like he been moving differently. He wants something different. We trying to win this national championship. Like last year we was close, but we trying to go all the way this year. So this year he been moving different. He had us come in earlier, had us working out the whole summer, and had us learning the plays and all the new stuff we was gonna learn this year. So we had a different chip on our shoulder and was trying to work hard.
Noted. As far as for the offseason for you, what did that look like? So we definitely spoke about Mr. Byers. You have the keys. What did your offseason look like? And I'm going to give you the magic time. Let's go all the way back until February.
Ooh.
And bring us forth, baby.
Well, it's funny. So honestly, since January, I've been working out, preparing for the season. As soon as the season ended last year, I said I wanted to go for 2,000. Me and my trainer talked about it, and he said he was be prepared for it. And in January, we started working, and we was inside from January to probably May, and from May to July and August, we was outside every day. Well, not every day, three times a week, and I was working out with the team throughout the week too. So I was getting probably 8 workouts in a week. I caught a full body cramp one day after a workout. It was extreme. We used to be outside in the heat 3 days a week, really getting it in at the field, either at the pool, the park. We running around the city, pushing sleds, throwing medicine balls. We was doing it all this off season.
Great. How's your nutrition? How's your nutrition compared from off season to where now season?
If I'm being honest, I don't really have a nutrition. I just eat whatever.
Okay.
But if I did have one, I would say it would probably help me a lot. So I mean, I would say if you don't have one, you probably should have one, because I probably do need one. I just don't have one.
Right. so everything is just natural, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. And I believe you actually, based on the energy that you have with the offensive linemen, you're doing something special for them as well. And you continue to do special things for them. Can you share that here on the Great Big Report?
I can. Each game I get over 150 yards, I cook out for the O-linemen each game. So if I get over 150 yards every game, they'll have a cookout for them every game. I got something for them.
Well, it seems as if you had multiple of those games, so it's been multiple cookouts. So it's kind of like party. So party at Allen's house, right?
Definitely. We got one for them today around 6 o'clock. Gonna make sure they eat good, fed well. Gonna make sure they good, nice and sturdy.
That's great. Let us know here on the Great Big Report, how important is it for running backs to praise their offensive line like you?
It's very important, because without your O-line, you can't do it at all. If they don't block for you, you can't make plays. I mean, you can make plays, but you're not gonna get your full capacity plays and full potential out of your plays if they don't block.
Noted. What part of your game do you feel that is underrated, to where listeners, viewers, and followers, and even myself on the Great Big Report, you're kind of like, hey, this is what I know that I'm good at. However, I feel like, you guys probably ain't seen it yet. I mean, because the thing is, hell, you scoring 4 touchdowns, 216-yard games, you're hurdling individuals. Each week has been a highlight to where we're like, hey, this is the expectations for Curtis Allen. But can you let us know what is something that is a little bit underrated?
I would probably say one thing that's underrated on our game is how hard I am to bring down. I know it's going to take at least 2 people to tackle me each time.
Right.
Not one person's going to tackle me. When I'm going full speed, I'm hard to slow down.
Right.
And I would probably say my vision is very underrated also as well. I see a lot on the field that people probably think I don't see.
Such as, what do you think as far as like taking linebackers doing pass blocking, being able to, when that 5 technique drifts, you can say, you know what, I can run between that 3 and that 1, but I definitely can break off to that 5 because I know I've been watching film. I know you're that type of guy. Go ahead, I'm sorry. I just got hyped about football.
Definitely, once it comes to the blitz pickup, me reading blocks, just me following my blocks and setting up blocks, just me doing it all. I see a lot more than people think I do.
Noted. We, here in the Grave Digger Report, we're stronger about handling your legacy with grace. The legacy that Virginia Union has is very strong. You coming in, it's your time. How are you handling this legacy that you are building for yourself? Because it seems as if the season that you're having, your name's going to be written on those walls with Jada, with all the rest of the greats.
And that's truly a blessing if that does happen. And honestly, I could just only thank God for this opportunity that I'm getting, and it's honestly been a blessing just to be a part of it, a part of the greats like Jada, Tobias, Coach Parker, Joe Taylor. Just honestly been a blessing to be a part of it.
Right. We don't want to go back. And one thing about here on the Grave Digger Report, I don't speak about the past. Because one thing about the past, well, 2 things about the past. You can't change it, nor you can't move. However, deviant behavior, bring it forward, it can interrupt your future. You had an opportunity to transfer. You were in the transfer portal, popped out. You're a man of faith, along with the legacy. How has your faith built as of right now with all the accolades? Because it seems as if you're at the right place, the right time, date, location, and behavior with everything that you're actually accomplishing. Can you speak about your faith based on right now?
Just really me getting closer to God this off season has definitely helped me a lot with preparing myself and how I carry myself from here on out. And I know I got a lot on my plate and I can't mess it up. So honestly, just me praying to God and helping me out, it's just been a blessing truly, just to be able to do what I'm doing and got to keep doing it.
Noted. How do you feel about receiving that HBCU Legacy Bowl, being a candidate at first, and now just being, the recipient of it so fast? How do you feel about that? Because when it came out, for me, when you jumped over that individual, heard of that individual miles, I said they need to give it to him today. They didn't come during the halftime and say, hey, we want to see you at the HBCU Legacy Bowl, New Orleans at the end of the season, and they definitely got it right. But how do you feel about that? Because that's huge.
It's definitely a blessing. I was definitely surprised when I seen that because I wasn't expecting to get like accolades or rewards coming into the season. I was just expecting to play the season and go about my day and hopefully get a shot at the league. Right. But it's definitely a blessing to have been selected to it, and I'm happy for the opportunities.
Noted. How do you feel just being an HBCU football player? We starting to see so many individuals get and receive a lot of invitations, shots at the NFL. You just spoke about that. I'm glad that you stated it. How do you feel about that, just for yourself, being able to say, you know what, I'm gaining so much momentum that my dream is not a dream, it's a reality?
I would say it's definitely a blessing that I get to put off my culture and show them that HBCUs definitely have talent too. They not it's not a big drop off from the PWIs and the Power Fives and all the other different conferences that they have. So I mean, I'm just happy I get to do it at HBCU.
How do you mentally prepare for a game? What's going on mentally, for yourself? Like all the emotions, things.
Honestly, before each game, I try to meditate before the game. That's something my trainer taught me as well. So I try to meditate for like 10 minutes, and then just listen to some music in my mind, right? Eat some fruit, and just try to stay hydrated.
Right. What does the preparation look like? Just mentally, that's one thing. But what's the preparation? Like, what are we listening to? Who are we talking to? Are we going to mom for prayer? We're going to dad for prayer? Calling the homies for prayer? That's just the reality. We talk to the homegirl for prayer. Or we're like, hey, what we doing? We feeding the dogs? I just know for myself. I didn't have any dogs, but there's certain things that I would actually do. I would actually play a little gospel song that I hop on my mama. The next thing you know, talking to my daddy. The next thing you know, I'm talking to my good mans, and then after that, it's done. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it's all on. It's all on I. What is your preparation? Who we calling? Who we talking to? Because the reason I would like for you to give those individual shout out because they're a part of your success in these damn stats.
Really, only people I really talk to like before games, like my homeboys. My brother might text me like before a game, but the only people I really talk to is my mom and my dad. Like my dad will send me a quote before each game, and like my mom will call me before the game and like wish me luck and whatnot. So like really shout out to them too.
Noted. That's love. That just actually shows family, community, and also the understanding of you. Because the reality is that the way you're playing, we want to know more about Curtis Allen. And I just have you in the Grave Digger Report and honored to to have that. Here's a question for you, just going forward. Why do you think you are one of the best, or if not the best, running back in HBCU football? And not just the CIAA, but just for yourself. Why do you feel that?
I feel that because for one, I put the work in to be the best, and two, numbers don't lie. So I mean, if I put the work in and the numbers don't lie, then that should tell you all you need to know. And I'm gonna keep showing you why I should be the best each and every week.
Right. They have some great running backs. Yourself. They have Hunter. They, just off the top of their head, they have Marquise Gillis at Delaware State. He was on the Grave Digger Report not too long ago. So, and they're doing great as well for yourself. But these are some of the individuals that you're actually going to be paired up with in New Orleans at the end of the year. And I can guarantee you that you actually can come in and set the tone just like they will. Say, hey, I'm a part of this. This is what greatness looks like. Not only greatness, but this is which I love, competition. Right? This is what competition looks like, right? How is it playing for Coach Parker? Like you said, he's on something something a little bit different. For him, he loves winning and he loves the development of young athletes and also just his program and also the coaches as well too. And he's big on academics. How is it just playing for Coach Parker and being able to say I'm a part of something great? How is that?
It's honestly a blessing to play for Coach Parker because he's been in the Virginia League before. He knows the culture, what it's like to be around the HBCU. So it's been a true blessing to play underneath him, and he's been a great coach. You know what I'm saying? He makes sure we get stuff done. He makes sure if we ain't got it, we don't have it. He helps us out a lot. Like honestly, it's been great being under him for the last 4 years.
Noted. One of those things, I want to ask yourself because, the World Cup football has changed, from transfer portal on. Did you think you were going to have this much success as, so quickly?
I didn't mean to cut you off. I don't know if you were finished, but definitely not. I didn't think I was going to have this much success. Definitely not. I just thought I was going to come into this season, get a little buzz. I didn't think I was going to buzz how I am now, but I thought I was going to get a little buzz and then try to go to the league and see how it went.
Yeah. So as of right now, Mr. Allen, it seems as if you're that good to where individuals are starting to give you many accolades based on the stats. And just to reiterate, we're talking about CIAA Player of the Week. We're talking about HBCU, National HBCU Player of the Week. We're talking about HBCU Legacy Bowl recipient already. I believe they only came out 4 or 5. You're the third one. And also just being a running back at that. And also standing at 6'2", 230 pounds. No one can really project what's going to take place, but as of this present moment, you're him. You're him. So we're going to go ahead and go right into some different questions, related to off season. And I know it's season is long, but do you see yourself as an NFL prospect or an HBCU NFL prospect being able to have that opportunity? Well, not have the opportunity, but being able to zestfully take over that opportunity based on your preparation, based on your nutrition, based on your outlet, and is this affordance to your dream?
Definitely. If I do get the opportunity to go, I would take full advantage of it. And the fact that I am even being able to showcase my talent and have a chance of even possibly going is just a blessing in itself. So I'm just gonna keep trying to do what I am. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing now and just try to make the best out of my opportunities.
Right. Is that the goal?
Yes, sir. That's definitely the end goal. Definitely trying to feed my family.
Noted. You know what? You're doing really well. You speak about the family and also going back to that. As far as for the academics, here in the Great Big Report, we're very strong on that. Do you speak to that? You're a business major. You're in your senior year. How do you balance the athletic along with the academics?
Honestly, it's hard to balance sometimes, but I would say you have to have good time management to balance it, because if you don't, you will get behind, and if you get behind, you won't be able to play. So honestly, it's really about time management and preparation and being able to stay on top of everything that you need to do at the right time.
Right. How do you feel about just graduating from HBCU and just, being able to say, I graduated from HBCU and, if the NFL doesn't work out, I know that I'll be great. And I also know this guy by the name of Jeremiah Graves in the Great Big Report. He's also a good person that'll be able to help me out thereafter for all the other athletes that were in. But go ahead.
It's a blessing just graduating from HBCU, because I get to be around the same type of people as me, and I get to see it too. So it's just a blessing, honestly, just graduating from one this year, coming up in the spring.
Noted. Here's the last question for you, Mr. Allen. As far as just for yourself, what can we expect going forward? Because we're on the edge of our seats when we watch your games. That's just being truthful. Anyone that is scoring 4 touchdowns in one game, Al Bundy-ish, 2 touchdowns, with 216 yards, 14 carries. What can we expect? I mean, we're going to have a game where it's 380 yards. I believe Jada Byers' record. Is that one of those things you're trying to go after? Correct?
Definitely. I'm definitely trying to break a single game rushing record, 324 yards. He had it against Bowie, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. And he first had it against Dawson my freshman year. Right. So I'm definitely going to try to have a game for 300 yards with less carries and let's see what I can do. Definitely.
But let's go ahead and how about this? Let's go ahead and project. I want you to put a projection out. If I want you to say, not one I would like, person centered. Let's take a guess, Mr. Allen. So I'm going to say, I'm not going to name the game, but let me see if the ratio. I say 23 carries, 380 yards. I'm gonna give you 380.
I like that prediction. I'm gonna say 25 carries, 360. That's what I'm gonna say. That's my prediction. Yeah, 360.
Okay. And this is all based on if Coach Parker don't think you have to get back. You already got 290.
Definitely.
You know what though? Hey man, how about this, man? On the Great Big Report, man, we definitely want to say, man, we wish you the best of luck. We're definitely going to see you at the HBCU Legacy Bowl in New Orleans. But prior to that, we're definitely going to be at the games. Getting you face to face and being able to see what that 6'2", 230-pound frame looks like, and also, just for yourself, man. But also too, that you come from a great household and your family. We want to say you're doing well in the classroom. We wish you nothing but the best, and we also wish for you and you nothing but the best. And we send nothing but high regards to you and also the remaining of the season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, good man. You take it easy.
You too.
Yes, sir.